what I'm about to say, the rant I'm about to go on, does have relevance. Now, this particular rant, I believe I've gone on before, but I'm going to revive it. Now, I love my job. I love everything about my job. There's just one problem with my job, and it's that it never stops. The baseball world never stops. It never stops in part because there is no set period for free agent signings, no window like you see in the NBA and the NFL, nothing like that. It also never stops because the people running the teams never stop. They all try to outwork each other all the time. And I trace this back, whether it's accurate or not, I don't know, but it's my story and I'm sticking to it. I trace this back 20 years ago this Thanksgiving. 20 years ago, when Theo Epstein and Jed Hoyer traveled to Arizona to have Thanksgiving dinner with Curt Schilling and his wife Shonda and try to convince them to come to Boston. Remember, the Schilling trade was a pivotal moment in Red Sox history. And yes, this all worked out really well for the Red Sox, as Red Sox fans remember. Theo and Jed go to Arizona, they get Schilling, and then the following season, they end the curse of the Bambino with Schilling playing a major role. It also worked out great for Epstein and Hoyer beyond that. Red Sox win another World Series in 2007 with those guys running the team. And then they moved to Chicago together. And the Cubs win a World Series in 2016. So everything's good for the Red Sox. Everything's good for Theo and Jed. Not everything is good for the rest of the industry that has been working like dogs on holidays ever since. The rest of the industry now treats every holiday as just another day that ends in Y. I would not suggest that this is a healthy trend. Now, in all fairness, I'm not sure that there weren't things happening before Theo and Jed along these same lines. There probably were. But there was a point early in my career, late 80s, 90s, when the sport actually shut down in Christmas time for 2 weeks. Doesn't happen anymore. You'll see signings right up to Christmas Day, right after Christmas Day up to New Year's. It happens all the time. But anyway, I'm talking about Thanksgiving here. And I'm going to show you quite vividly some of my own remembrances and how my Thanksgivings have been kind of affected by the shenanigans of club executives over the years. These are three that I remember in particular, and I will guarantee you there have been others. Let's go back to 2006. The Carlos Lee signing with the Houston Astros. This was actually a Black Friday deal. I've reminded the agent Adam Katz of this many times. I'm spending Black Friday with my family in the Poconos. We had gotten away for Thanksgiving. We thought it would be a good idea just one time, just be all together in a place kind of away from home. So we're in this mall on Black Friday in the Poconos, not a great mall, and the news breaks. Naturally, I've got to do a little work. Carlos Lee, $100 million, congratulations, Black Friday. That wasn't exactly a bargain as it turned out. Let's go now to 2014. I'm living in New York City in a gym in Manhattan on Wednesday night before Thanksgiving when Jesse Sanchez, my good friend and a great reporter, breaks the story that the Diamondbacks had signed Yasmani Tomas for a 6-year, $68.5 million deal. This one didn't work out so hot either. Well, that was the eve of Thanksgiving, a Wednesday night. I kind of wrecked things on that night. And finally, let's go fast forward to one more, and now we are full-fledged in the age of Twitter. This is Thanksgiving Day. I get a call from a source who says, hey man, do you want to beat your competition or do you just want to sit there on your couch lazily watching the parade? Well, sucker that I am, idiot that I am, maybe you can even say workaholic that I am, I say, well, sure, what's going on? And the source tells me that Sean Rodriguez was signing with the Atlanta Braves, 2 years, $11 million. That was Thanksgiving Day. It was just a tweet, but that tweet forced a lot of other people to have to work, and it just wasn't good. So this is my annual warning to executives, one that gets ignored every single year. My annual warning to stop it. Enjoy your turkey. Get a life. Just pull back for one day. That is my plea. It is my annual plea. And I'm sure it once again will fall on deaf ears.